Yo, welcome back to the channel. So I'm about to do a recap of the trades I took last week. And I'm not gonna lie, I had a rough week and it didn't have to be rough. I'm not gonna lie, it did not have to be rough. I caught some good trades, but then I got caught chasing fundamentals, and it caused me to lose all the profits from the previous week. I'm not gonna lie, it really sucks. Even when I got all the profits back, I continued to trade and continued to chase trades, and I lost it all again. So I'm not down on the account from my initial deposits, but I did lose all of my profits, but probably besides like $1 or $2. So let's start here with Euro JPY. So this was a pretty good setup. Fundamental wise, JPY was pretty bullish this past week, and this is just another simple break and retest. Basically, you had what could be considered a double top, and then a drop below it, and then came in deep into the zone in the neck of the double top, and also the EMA, and then we had some nice bearish pressure, and I got in, and it was quick. It was quick. Probably fundamentals as well made this a quick drop, and it went straight to my take profit area. So that was a pretty clean setup, pretty easy. Um, Pretty much the same thing on AUD JPY. It did not follow any of the previous analysis I had from the previous week, but I did notice that once we were really traveling below this EMA, I looked at it as a small head and shoulders here, break below, retest there, and now we had a crazy bearish drop, and then we had some bullish momentum, but we stayed below the EMAs. We stayed below the EMA, stayed below the EMA, and drop below this level here, and then this is probably a crazy ass news candle. There was a lot of news last week, and that's why I closed this trade early. I closed this trade so close to my take profit, it makes no sense, because I was so afraid that this was going to happen, that it was going to reverse and probably take me out at break even or a minimum profit. So I closed that trade so close, so early to my take profit that it was crazy. But it eventually hit my take profit. But like I said, look at the candle right after. This is the 4 hour, but look at the candle right after. Just boom. But I'm not mad. I've always told myself, if a trade is close to my take profit, and things have been rocky, especially if it's a heavy fundamental week, just go ahead, take your money and run. And so let's go to Euro Odd. So Euro Odd, this is a trade that I was holding from now it will be 2 weeks ago. So it was a trade that was being held over from 2 weeks ago, and it's just very, very choppy, man. Very, very choppy. But this is the 4 hour. So what really happened with these two here is that I moved, it came all the way down here, almost stopped me out, and then it went back into profits. So once that happened, I was like, let me just move my stops to a little bit in profit, and that's what I did. And then it came and basically took took me out with this candle here, and that's why you see 59 cent and 37 cent profits there. And then I decided to try to hop back in the trade, and yeah, I ended up closing it for minus $2.75. Small loss, but still, still could have. I could have just waited, to be honest with you. Like I said, I've been chasing trades, but I'm still confident in this setup, to be quite frank with you, because it's still respecting this daily fib zone. And if we're on the weekly right now, like these wicks on this weekly, they're kind of beautiful, and that's pretty much what was taking me out. It was creating these wicks on the weekly. So I really think that it's going to respect this and head back up, maybe even break this level here, and might do what this weekly candle did here, break the level and then come all the way back down and close. Um, so I'm still a bit bullish on that pair. So let's keep going. So yeah, GBP, CHF. Yeah, this trade became very choppy. As you can see, this was my previous analysis here for it to come down, retest the level, and remain bearish, and that's really what it did. You know, it broke down, came back, retest the level, had this nice rejection, then engulfing candle, and then a nice another nice body bearish candle, and then I entered, and I just moved my stops to I moved my stops in profit fairly early, and because there's a lot of fundamentals, man, a lot of fundamentals this week. And as you can see, this candle right here is the one that took me out. So, and it remained choppy. Like, that's something I wouldn't want to be in anyway. I'm glad I got out. It remained choppy. So, yeah, pretty thankful. So now this next pair, oh my gosh. So this is the bummer. Like, look at this, man. This is so ugly, yo. Like, bruh, just look. When I say I was chasing trades, yo, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Part of being a trader and growing as a trader is keeping things 100 with yourself. Yeah, man, I effed up. I effed up. And look, one thing you're gonna see. I told you guys, I risked $5 a trade. The news was clapping me so bad. The slippage was horrible. Like, this is slippage. Like, these news candles were clapping me so bad. And then, like, these two trades right here, like this trade, I actually entered a trade on accident. I be trying to trade on my phone sometimes, and sometimes trading straight on Trading View, I don't know, like the app glitches sometimes, and I'll click one thing and I end up getting into a trade, and I'm just like, yo, I wasn't trying to do that. So that's what happened here. And then what happened here is it let me into a trade with me risking like $200. I was like, whoa, whoa, buddy, I was trying to risk five, so I had to close that trade quick like. I had to close that trade so quick. I didn't even know I can do that. Like, I did deposit more money, so my balance, the total deposit is $360. But still, as a regulated broker, 1 to 5 or 1 to 50 leverage. So I did not know that it would let me even open a trade that big on this account. And yeah, so that I had to close these two trades like within seconds of each other, and it literally happened back to back too. Like, I opened this one, closed it, and opened this one, had to close it because I wasn't trying to open it. And yeah, basically got clapped, man. Got clapped. One of my analysis was for it to come back and retest this zone, and I thought that's what it was really going to do. That's what it was trying to do. And then I was like, well, if I really look at it, this is what I call when you're like creating trades and creating setups in your head. I was like, well, if I really look at it, it looks like it's forming a nice little head and shoulders here. So maybe it's time for it to become bearish. Oh yeah, look at this head and shoulders, dude. Let me sell this. Nah, bro, that was me just trying to catch a trade, and I got clapped. Yeah, that's called creating trades and creating setups in your head because you lost a lot of trades and you're experiencing FOMO and you're trying to revenge trade. And I trade higher time frames. Nothing even closed and broke below my EMAs for me to even hop in and sell. Yeah, pretty dumb. But that's it for my recap for this week. There's nothing else that even presented itself. Like, this was my scenario for this past week was to break below this zone, retest it, and go down. And that was the middle block you see is my no trade zone block. And yeah, I'm not trading there, but this week is going to set up pretty nicely, I can already tell. But yeah, that's really it. Nothing else set up, nothing else played out. and I just got clapped trying to chase fundamentals. Don't chase fundamentals, man. Don't even trade fundamentals. Like, things gonna get pretty crazy. New president tomorrow. Don't chase fundamentals. If you're in a trade before the news come out, move your stops to break even, or move your stops to into a little bit of profit. And if you're not in a trade, don't get into a trade until probably 2 to 3 hours after the news come out. Maybe 1 to 3 hours after the news come out. Then take your trade. But fundamentals, they're pretty crazy. When you're chasing them, when you're not trading them properly, when you're just trying to catch a trade based on just fundamentals, yeah, that can really hurt you. That can really hurt you. And that's exactly what I did. I was trying to catch trades strictly on fundamentals without worrying about market structure and technical analysis. A lot of my trades on USD SEC they were really placed, like legitimately placed, like minutes before the news came out. Like me really trying to catch a home run trade, and that was really stupid. But yeah, man, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to drop the breakdown of the charts probably either tonight or maybe tomorrow morning. So I appreciate y'all.